It's no doubt that Ghana is facing multiple economic challenges and has requested a $3 billion bailout from the IMF to help it restore macroeconomic stability. This will include bringing public debt down to more manageable levels from the current estimated 105% of GDP to 55% in present value terms by 2028. The IMF assistance, which is yet to be approved by the fund's executive board, is conditional on Ghana restructuring its public debt, both domestic and external. As a first step of the debt restructuring, government announced a voluntary domestic debt exchange program in early December 2022. The program, though important, will affect many sectors of the economy. Despite acknowledging the program's importance, the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GNCCI, has expressed concern of the impact of the program on the private sector. Clement Osei-Marku spoke to the media on the DDEP's impact on the private sector at an engagement organized by the chamber in Accra.
The meeting that we had today had to look at the issues of how do we fit into that situation? What are the consequences of the debt sustainability? The consequence, for that matter, is difficult. But then we are asking ourselves as Ghanaians to hold the fort and try as much as possible to work within our strength to reposition the country, because the end of it all, we will lose. So we are asking government that government should, once it's leading in this debt sustainability, must also not lose the fact that they should not be overborrowing from the Bank of Ghana to crowd out the private sector. Now interest rate is moving. How would the individual and, for that matter, a manufacturing company survive in this era? We have inflation also moving up and all those things. But notwithstanding that, we think that there are some windows that we have to look at and address them and keep our members strong to try and work hard, break even, and even if they can make some small profit for now, just to sustain their business, we have to look at it.
For economist Professor Peter Quartey, recovery is possible next year if government implements prudent policies.
The impact, for me, is what is very critical. The impact on the economy. Economic growth is expected to be low in 2023, but it will pick up from 2024 if and only if we sign on successfully to the IMF program. If we restore macro stability, growth will pick up, because I'm confident that given how growth picked up post-COVID, it was very dramatic. It tells you that Ghanaians are enterprising. We are hardworking people. If we have the right environment, we will flourish. So I am hopeful that if we restore macro stability, we achieve fiscal consolidation and cut out waste. If we take out waste. But if people some tighten their belt and others losing their belt, then it might be a problem. So we expect this to happen. 2023 budget have signaled some cuts. Whether that is significant or not, we are yet to determine. But I think we need to do more. Some of the ministries can be, collapsed or and we want to see more of that so that we show to the world that yes, we are indeed in crisis, but we are willing to come out of the crisis quickly as possible. And then we invest in productive sectors because there will be savings. All these interest payments that government is not going to pay is savings for us.